Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Bryant with SFFT Source, your premier unofficial guide to Six Flags Fiesta Texas. We are here at Six Flags Fiesta Texas, and it is time for Holiday in the Park 2019. So we're going to show you all of the Holiday in the Park activities. There will be a separate video for the Taste of Holiday in the Park Food Festival because we're going to do a super in-depth review of that, so stay on the lookout for that. Today we'll check out shows, we'll check out decorations, we'll check out all kinds of stuff. We're also here for Ace's Feliz Fiesta event, so we'll let you in on some of that as well. So let's go into the park. And of course it's daytime, but I wanted to point out the really cool garland that they have up here, because at night you won't quite be able to see it. You look at it this way, it gives you kind of a better angle of it. I really like the coloring for this area, and of course at night there will be Christmas lights everywhere. The park isn't quite open yet though, but soon we are going to have ERT on Superman Krypton coaster as part of the Feliz Fiesta event. Just to give you an idea of what the Feliz Fiesta event entails, from 11 to 12 we get ERT on Superman, and we get to check out the Joker Funhouse. 12 p.m. first ride of the day on Wonder Woman. 4 to 5:30 we have our holiday dinner, which is going to be incredible. And then we do some in-park activities with shows, and then we have a reception from 9 to 9:40. 9:45 is a glow ride on the train.
My favorite. I want to know.
I did just want to point out, while it's still bright outside, near Coaster Candy in Spotsburg, if you go down this pathway, that is where your Taste of Holiday in the Park booths begin, and then they do wrap around this way. You have some booths over here, and then finally your final booth is down that way. We do have a more in-depth video, but I did want to show this to you. This does only run through December 23rd, so you got to get out here pretty quick if you want to enjoy it. I know that we're kind of all over the place, but if you come through Fiesta Bay Boardwalk, like you're heading down to Thunder Beach Speedway, the Slingshot attraction is open. This was once called Texas Gunslinger in Crack Axle Canyon. They've relocated it to Fiesta Bay Boardwalk. It is now called Slingshot, and this is to make way for Daredevil Dive Flying Machines. It was open last night when we were here. I don't see anyone working it right now, but I do know it's operational, so if you're looking to ride the Slingshot, make sure you head down this way. That we just watched was Happy Holidays, and that's actually here in Sangerfest Hall here in Spotsburg. Please keep in mind this show does only run until December 23rd, along with all of the other live entertainment, so you don't have a lot of time to see it. And we do have the show schedule available on our entertainment page at SFFT Source. The link is in the description below. Some new theming has also popped up in Spotsburg. They have this brewing cart with these brewing barrels and other foliage. It's really nice, and just a really nice little touch to this area. Adds, you know, just a little bit, which is a lot in the long run. Right next to that you have the Singing Saps, and this is actually the entrance to Midnight Museum of the Macabre, the haunted house, in case you're wondering, which is right next to Studio 6F. So when it gets a little bit darker, these trees will sing, and it's a good time, and that starts at 6 p.m. As we continue through Spotsburg, you will notice that the train station here, Der Pilger Bahnhof, is closed. They do the Holiday Express on the Fiesta Texas Railroad during this point in time, so You will see this sign here. You do have to get on the Holiday Express at Whistle Stop, which is in Crack-Axle Canyon. We made our way back into Los Festivales because we have to get to dinner with Ace. And it's worth noting that Have Yourself a Looney Tunes Christmas is now over in Teatro Fiesta, which is this outdoor venue. It was in Sangerfest Hall before, but they have switched that, so keep that in mind. You can still see this show. Another new touch is right here in Los Festivales in the Texas State Square section. You have, of course, the Magic of the Season ornament, and then they have added all of these little presents around. And they have a few more on the backside. We will have to check this out when it is darker so you can get the full effect. So for dinner, we're hanging out in the picnic grove, which is out here kind of by Goliath, as you can see. And we got a delicious meal. You can see that there are potatoes, stuffing, ham, turkey, rolls, green beans under there. A couple people at the table also got some salad, which is available. There's also a dessert available. We're not quite there yet. We're gonna have to dig into this, but this looks amazing. And of course, you can't get this in the park, so it's a really great benefit of this event. They just handed us some Holiday in the Park ornaments, and this was a nice surprise. It wasn't that puck that we normally get, so it is a Santa. It's a plushie, or Santa, a snowman, where I got Santa from, plushie. And then on the back it actually says Holiday in the Park 2019, so much more personalized than normal. I really dig it. The sun is starting to set on Los Festivales. We've finished dinner. You can see it's actually a lot more Christmas lights up the trees and such than there were in previous years. And you'll kind of see that throughout the park tonight as well. As we come through Los Festivales to Texas State Square, you can see how much more significant the lights are on these pieces. Looks really good. It's important to note that here at the entrance of Whitewater Bay is where Santa's Cottage is. This is also the main thoroughfare of the new Candy Cane Lane attraction. So you can see all kinds of candy cane decorations, red and white lights all over everything. Huge enhancement for this area this year. We'll just kind of walk through. I love the white trees and the candy cane themed garland. And I think a lot of people have ended up grabbing the lighting that's here on this fence line and the bushes, but I get the idea of what they were going for there. You can see it spans over this way too. But looking really nice over here. I really like it. I hope this is the first of a lot of enhancements to the lighting as the years move on. Just wanted to show off the Daredevil dive area. I know it's getting a little dark, but we'll make the best out of this. You can see this shade structure back here. This is the former Chop 6 eating structure. It was actually over here in this area. They do have to relocate that to fit Daredevil dive into this spot. So they've cleared all of the old slingshot pieces out of here. They've moved that back, so really they've got to just prep the ride pad, which will be kind of in this area. They will shift that shed, that covered area, back over to this area. It'll just have to shift back a little bit, but that will be the queue line for Daredevil dive flying machines. That's pretty much all we have for now. So over here in Crack-Axle Canyon, where you see these colorful lights coming up, this is actually H2 Ho Ho Ho, so throughout the night they do fountain shows with Christmas music. Unfortunately, it's not running right now. And then in front of us is Winter Wonderland, which returns. They did kind of change the lights on us. They used to be blue and white, now they're green and white, so a little bit of a change there. There's also lots of snow in that tunnel, so beware. But you can see the crowds are really starting to pile up here at Fiesta Texas, which we kind of expected. So we are making our way over to the Christmas tree lighting. But here's the Winter Wonderland tunnel. It is very fun. And I'm not a huge fan of the foamy snow, so it looks like we don't have any snow right now, so I'm a fan. Oh, I spoke too soon. They heard me say no snow. Now the snow is gonna launch out. Oh, geez. There are currently tons of people out here in this kind of Rockville section, but I just wanted to point out that there is a lot more lighting in the trees this year to kind of expand this hometown holidays concept. And then of course you have the tinsel tones out front, and then of course the Christmas tree lighting. You can even see slingshots peeking over the roof of Rockville High.
And since we've no place to go, let it snow and it's snow and it's snow.
There's all of these big sugar cookie cutouts everywhere. So here's a tree. I'll try to show you a few of them. This tree is actually right by up and away. On the other side of this building you have a reindeer cookie cutout. And as we swing across to the stage over here, there's more cutouts on that wall. Got a mitten, a stocking, a Santa Claus, another reindeer along that way. So they have more than I can show you. There's just kind of a lot of people, and I don't want to aim a camera at random people. That's never fun. So they also, as you can see out this way, got rid of the Kidsopolis archway. So first step to this area being re-themed. So looking really forward to that. This is one area in this park that is going to really benefit off of some TLC. Ventured back over to the fountain so that you could see a quick clip of the show. Really nice addition. They did this last year as well. We're here in Candy Storm, and I just wanted to point out, just like Six Flags over Texas, you can purchase one of these bears and they will give one to a child in need. $14.99, and you can see they kind of have the same bears, and like I've said before in the other videos, these are great bears. It's always great to be able to purchase something and know that they are going to give one to someone who really needs one. And I just wanted to point out, through Rockville, they have really upped the Christmas light situation. I mean, this is kind of the Mecca of Christmas lights over here. So this is a great place if you want to take pictures with someone, or if you want to just see a lot of Christmas lights, come hang out over here, because this looks great. It really does. It does kind of span all the way down towards the entrance to Boardwalk down there. We've made our way into Spotsburg, and I just want to point out the Christmas light situation out here is much more dense as well. You can see the trees all the way down the pathway have an abundance of lighting, and of course all of the buildings and such have an abundance of lighting. It just looks really nice. So we're having a little reception here with Ace And just like at the Fright Fest event, we are going to do a glow train ride. So we've got our bling, gotta get it ready, got our rings, we have our glow sticks.
They're here.
And of course we have this right here, this candy cane light up deal. And of course they have cookies and hot chocolate for us over there, so super awesome. It's time for the glow train ride, except this time it's holiday themed. Super fun. These are really fun. caroling ride, singing Jingle Bells. If you didn't notice. We're actually finishing out the night with a membership party, so Gold Plus through Diamond Elite plus Ace get to enjoy a membership party. They have cookies, they have soft drinks, they have fried mac and cheese, which are absolutely delicious, and then of course there's ERT on Iron Rattler, Roadrunner Express, Yosemite Sam's, Wacky Wagons, and Foghorn Leghorn's Barnyard Railway. That is going to do it for this trip to Holiday in the Park at Fiesta, Texas. We had a fantastic time, and I just want to say that the ACE event that the park put on was absolutely fantastic. The park continually goes out of their way to make sure those events go great, and the agendas are always full of really fun things for a really fair price. And even though the park was crazy packed and there were all kinds of things going on, they made sure that all of the stuff went as scheduled, and I just can't be more thankful for such amazing events at the park. Now, Holiday in the Park itself was also fantastic. It seems like there are a lot more Christmas lights this year, and if there aren't more Christmas lights, it definitely seems like they've taken what they've had and just made it much more effective. I really enjoyed and was impressed by all the effort that went into the new Christmas light displays. I also love the new Santa's Cottage location. I think that's a great place for Santa. And you can also kind of see what's going on in there before you actually determine if you want to go visit Santa or not. The live entertainment was fantastic as always. Majesty of Christmas was a slam dunk. I don't know when it isn't. Unfortunately, we can't film that show, but we will have pictures from the show up on our website very soon. Happy Holidays and Tinsel Tones were great as always. We will have videos of Happy Holidays, the Tinsel Tones, and the Christmas tree lighting coming to the YouTube page here very soon, so keep a lookout for that. The Taste of Holiday in the Park Food Festival was absolutely phenomenal as well, and there's also going to be an in-depth video reviewing that food festival so that y'all can get a great idea of everything that's available and what we thought of the quality. If you have any questions about Holiday in the Park or Fiesta Texas, please ask in the comments below. Please note that you can check out our Holiday in the Park guide. That link is in the description below. You'll find all kinds of crazy information about Holiday in the Park, shows, the show schedule, images, information about all of the other special activities at the event, so we encourage you to check that out. We thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon at a theme park.